What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another fun-filled adventure with the Burnout Brighter podcast. My name's Matt, and I'll be your host for this evening's events. This is episode 157. I'm joined, as always, by the illustrious, the incredible, the amazing Destiny. What's up? What's going on?
Oh my god. Hey, guys.
You love it. I made an A into an I and rolled right through it.
Yeah, I saw.
Aren't you proud?
I'm always proud of you.
It's almost you could tell that we were English teachers before. And we're joined, as always, by the monstrous, the magnificent, the
Lou, how would you like the monstrous?
Yeah, the Matt Seedling himself. Yeah, I kind of ran into that
he
face
was
first.
Like,
Lou, what's going on, Lou?
What's up, folks? Glad to be here. Good to see everyone.
Welcome back,
I'm a
my
monstrous. That one took me aside a little bit there.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like
you.
I feel like if the three of us were an RPG party, you would be our tank, and I could just see you going like and like destroying. So monstrous is where I went with it.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Right?
I agree. Mm-hmm.
And we're joined by two developers extraordinaire. Joining us, Brendan and Brian from Will Winn Games, making the fantastic Plunder Panic. Thank you both so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Of course, yeah. Thanks for having us.
We're so excited to rock with you guys. We're going this podcast is going to be a bit of a different adventure because we're going to do an interview in the first half, and in the second half we're going to be playing Plunder Panic, and everybody knows how good we do in video games, especially in high stress situations. So get excited, get ready for that because it's going to be a journey. But before we get any deeper into it, Brian, I'm going to start with you. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about Will Winn Games?
Yeah, so I'm actually a professor at Michigan State University. I teach game design and development. And, we decided to do this crazy thing during the pandemic, which is start a game company. And there's a little bit of a backstory there if we want to get into it. But yeah, so I work in a lab called the Games for Entertainment and Learning Lab. It's a research and development lab where, we do a lot with, what some people call serious games. I like to call them meaningful play, education, training, health, all that type of stuff. And on occasion, we do something just purely entertainment based, hence the entertainment in our name. And back in 2017, we were running this event at the Traverse City Film Festival up in kind of the northern part of the Lower Peninsula of Michigan. It's Michael Moore's big film festival that he does up there. And, we had an interactive kind of game exhibit there that we were moderating. And we built this game, in about 2 months to be the center of our showcase. Really it was an early prototype. It was called Plunder Panic. And, we got a lot of inspiration from other indie games that we loved, like Nidhogg and Killer Queen and, Duck Game and, all of the, Towerfall, et cetera, et cetera. And, we pulled this game together. We wanted something to build a lot of excitement in the showcase. Bring a lot of people in, get some yelling going. And that was what was Plunder Panic. And, we showed it there. It was great. It did exactly what we wanted to do. And, out of that, we're like, hey, this game is actually pretty cool. Maybe we should do something with it. So we submitted it to Indiecade and ended up being an Audience Choice Award winner there at Indiecade 2017. So we're talking 5 years ago. This was the first version of Plunder Panic, which was our 8-bit retro version, sort of our NES classic version of the game. And then after that, Audience Choice Award, we're like, wow, we really do have something, So then we remade the game as a 16-bit kind of SNES retro game. We submitted it to South by Southwest game pitch competition and got into that and ended up being a finalist, the runner-up in that competition. We also submitted it to Indie Mega Booth at PAX East and got an official selection there and got to showcase it on the show floor. And, in that event, we were like, hey, this is great. We should do something with it. We went back to MSU and they're like, hey, we're not going to sign a contract with the Nintendo. That we can't do that. That's too risky for a university. So we're like, well, how do we bring this to market? And they're like, well, why don't you just sell it to Nintendo? And we're like, well, that sounds great. I'm sure Nintendo would love to buy our game and bring it to market. But easier said than done, right? So so we we started to chew on the idea of like, well, how do we commercialize this? How do we bring it to market? And ultimately, it took a little while. Things run slowly at universities sometimes, but we ultimately decided like, hey, we need to do a spin out company, and kind of fast forward up to 2020, early 2020, we were talking about it, kind of laying the plans. Then of course the pandemic happened, right as we were forming our company, and we said, hey, we've got this local 12-person arcade game, and at the time it was like illegal to have 12 people together in one household. so we're like, we need to like kind of reboot the idea here and make the third version of Plunder Panic. So we basically rewrote it from scratch over the last really it's about 2 years now, to be a fully online multiplayer game, where you can still play up to 12 players local, but you can also play any mix and match of, 2 friends in one place and 3 in another, and et cetera, to get up to however many you want. You can play 1 versus 1 all the way up to 6 versus 6.
That's incredible. What an adventure.
That was a long-winded answer. Sorry about that.
No, that's the kind of answers we want. Like, we want in-depth answers. That was incredible. Thank you for sharing it.
For real, especially going through like all the different iterations and stuff. It's funny how like the game idea, because you mentioned Killer Queen, you mentioned Nidhogg, those inspirations are, I can see them in the game, and I can be like, oh, okay, I think I know what I'm doing a little bit here. Like the memory of Killer Queen starts to kick in a little bit. So congrats, the game is looking fantastic so far. Brendan, let's jump over to you for a second. Tell us a little bit about yourself. And we heard all about Will Winn, and we got pieces of Plunder Panic. Tell us a little bit more about the game itself.
Yeah, so my story about me anyway doesn't even start as far back as Brian's. I'm a recent addition to the team. Literally like the end of last year is when I came on to do community management and our videos and our streams and all that. So that's my job at Will Winn Games. Is I'm not a developer. I don't code. I do all of our posts and our community and our social.
That's just as important.
Of course,
super
important.
Yeah.
Yeah, but. So Plunder Panic, and going to MSU, I'm a recent MSU alum. I graduated in the spring. Going to MSU, thank you. We've all played Plunder Panic. Like if you're in our department at the university, like everyone's played it. We have an arcade machine in the building that our classes are all in. That you can just play. Everyone knows about Plunder Panic, so it was very cool to finally get to work with them. But Plunder Panic is this really awesome 6 versus 6 pirate game, action adventure. It's perfect for friend groups, kind of like how we have here, this small party here. It's perfect for like videos and streams, because of all of the different, like all the chaos that ensues during just one game of Plunder. Comes you can get so much fun out of that, and it's really been a very fun couple of months I've been working here already. It's cool talking to all of these different people who are interested in playing, and kind of explain to them what Plunder is, and how they can get in on it, and what to do. So, yeah.
I have a really quick question. Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
How did you find out about our podcast? Like when you reached out to us?
So when I did not go because I was in the process of graduating, but the team went to PAX East.
Yeah, second time to PAX East. So we actually were a PAX Rising showcase winner. So that's, kind of gratifying to have a game that we started, we brought to PAX 2018. And then, like I said, this was like the third iteration of it. And to bring it back and have it on the showroom floor was super gratifying. And we had people that saw it in 2018 and they're like, we love this game. We didn't know what happened to it. And, now it's coming out. It's real.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so,
I love that because we didn't go. We didn't go to PAX. We signed up to go to PAX East, and then we actually didn't go.
Because I got a list. I got a list of a bunch of channels that were going. Because I didn't go, so I didn't know who we met there and who wasn't there and all that. I just got a list of like everyone that they met and everyone that that was either signed up to go or not. And I spent a day going through all the channels. And
well, thank you for reaching out. And I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you, but as soon as I saw it and I looked at the game, I was like, Matt, you have to message them on my behalf. I'm super, super busy, but I'm super glad that you guys are here. And oh my God, the story from the beginning to the end is incredible because we've heard so many stories just coming through and different developers coming on being like, oh, I just kind of started this thing during the pandemic, or oh, it wasn't supposed to really be this huge thing. And like, I'm always super excited to see how far it's come. So congratulations to both of you, to your entire team, because it's incredible. I played it. I'm terrible at these kinds of games, but I can still tell you, I can see the quality of the game. Like I can tell a lot of people are really going to love it.
Thanks. Yeah, we spent a lot of time on it. Like I said, 5 years. Of course, we had a little gap there in the middle, and it was kind of a part-time thing, and then it became full-time the last couple of years. So, but we've had a lot of people want it, and great, talented team of artists and sound designers, composers, and of course, lots of great programmers as well.
Yeah, like the look of the game is fantastic, and it totally has that. Ooh, just one more game, game. Like, and like I remember when I went to Chicago, probably back in 2017 now, and we played Killer Queen at an arcade. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. Like, this would be so good to play online with friends who are all over the place, and like to have Plunder Panic come and kind of reinvent the formula and change the way that these games are meant to be played is awesome. The game is a total blast. I'm really excited to get into it. As Destiny said, I'm not very good at it either, so I feel like we might have to do I think even 3-on-2. You guys are going to be outpacing us a little bit, but we're gonna have fun with it. I'm excited. The game looks fantastic, and
I want to be on their team. I'm sorry.
Wow, I don't think we've ever been sold out that fast.
No, mad quick. I want to be on their team.
I forgot to mention that I also do our QA testing.
So
good.
Good.
I play this game a lot.
I'm gonna be on his team. Straight up. Yeah.
So then, as what were some of the biggest things that you guys noticed as you were developing, going through different iterations, Brian? Like, is it roughly where it started, just, with online functionality thrown in? How has the game morphed and changed over the last few years? And what are some of the things that you're most proud of in the game as it stands today?
Yeah, I mean, at its core, it's stayed the same. I mean, we had like the kind of the 4 victory conditions, sort of. 2 are similar. It's sink the enemy ship, but you can do it in 2 different ways. Plundering gold, and then killing the enemy captain. So we kind of started there back in 2017, our initial kind of 2-month prototype. But then what we ended up adding were all of these different items to the world where, you could pick things up and it modifies gameplay, much like items in something like Super Smash Brothers. And then, we started to realize we could do these, we call them modifiers, to pull into the pirate thing where you could modify how the game is played. And then, we had kind of the classic, what we call the classic game mode, which we call a pirate's life now. But then we realized that, hey, we could do additional game modes. So we added a conquest game mode where you have to kind of, win 3 out of 4 victory conditions or 4 out of 4, depending on how you set it up. Mm-hmm. And now we're, in the process of adding several other new game modes, different ways of playing the game, hopefully to keep it fresh, keep it fun amongst friends and frenemies, as we like to call them, as you play. And, also we added, the original game was a single level, a single island that you were playing on. Now we've got 9 at launch, we have 9.
And launch is right around the corner.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
launch. Launches this Friday, September 16th. Yeah. We launched in early access on Steam roughly a year ago. So we launched, I think, the Friday before National or International Talk Like a Pirate Day, which is September 19th, the most important holiday.
Yes.
And so we really wanted to kind of have that nice synergy of, hey, we've been working hard, getting community feedback, iterating on the game across this last year, and to then take what we had done on Steam, which was only Windows and Mac, and then push out to 8 platforms total, this Friday, and then just in time for National Talk Like a Pirate Day again on, Monday, September 19th. So you can get all your crew together and all be pirates over this weekend.
Oh my God, that's awesome. And I know how hard it is to work in the back end because I work for a publisher, Freedom Games, and like pushing to get on different platforms is super tedious. So congratulations on getting all of that stuff done.
Yeah, I mean, we're an indie and we're self-publishing, and we understand why there are publishers now because it is a lot of tedious work.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah. And let's just say some platforms are easier to work with than others. We won't name names.
Nintendo. All right.
I was just going to mention a different name, but
well, then there you go. So I mean, September 16th, where it's hitting everything on September 16th, or are we getting? It's hitting everything, including PlayStation. There you go.
Yep. PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Pipe S, however you say it, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, of course, Windows, Mac, and Steam Deck. So we even got it optimized for the Steam Deck.
Nice.
So. Yeah, I actually practiced on Steam Deck.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think this is a really good game to play on Steam Deck. It just feels right.
It does. It felt like immediately. I was just like, okay, I understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, you played yours on your Steam Deck. I played mine on my PC, and I just plugged in my controller. At first, I'm so dumb, guys. I couldn't figure out. Like, I was like, it's not registering my controller, and I messaged Matt, and I was like, is this only keyboard? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to play this. And then I figured out what I was doing. It was user error.
Okay. On PC, we support so many controllers.
I know. It was user error. I just didn't turn my Xbox on. Xbox controller. Really
we have our controller drawer in the office. Yeah, it's great.
Nice. So when you guys are playing on PC, do either one of you have a preferred controller to use?
I use an Xbox controller that I like to use.
Yeah, I have the Xbox wireless controller as well. But I like both Xbox and PlayStation controllers. Yeah,
I think they all feel pretty good. When I had to do QA testing and I had to do things that have 12 people in a match, there'd just be me at my desk with 12, like 2 USB hubs and 12 Xbox controllers plugged in. It was a mess.
We need a picture of that. We need a picture of you doing that. That's crazy.
You just went full spider and just like multiple arms growing out as you're kind
spider.
I'm going to toss over to Lou. Lou always comes up with amazing questions. We're going to throw to Lou. Whoo!
Sure, yeah. When in the process of developing the game, at what point was it decided that you were going to go with the pirate theme? Or
that was day one. Like my partner and I, so we're Will Winn Games. My partner Will is Will Jeffrey, and I'm Brian Winn. So we're really creative at coming up with names. So took his first name, my last name, and put it together. We went out for lunch, really, to talk about the film festival showcase that we were doing, and we were like, hey, we need to pull something together for this, and I said, hey, I have always wanted to make a pirate game. It's a passion of mine. I was into all the pirate film, Pirates of the Caribbean and all that stuff, and so I really wanted to make a pirate game, and that kind of started it. We started there. We started with pirate.
That's dope. It's dope that you knew that that's what you wanted to do at the very start of it. Because most people, like, they have an idea and then, like, it changes over time. But you were like, no, we're doing pirates.
Yeah, this is not how I teach my students. I'm like gameplay, and then figure out what the best theme is. What the best story to match the gameplay. But in this case, we went the other direction.
So, Brendan, I'm curious then, because you mentioned that, like, being at the school, everybody knew what Plunder Panic was. There was the arcade machine. Mm-hmm. What about Plunder drew you in that space? And then, like, how did you join up with the development team? Were you like, I love this game, I want to work for them, I'm going this way? Like, tell us a little bit about your story leading up to it.
Yeah. So, ever since I was a sophomore, I was in it's the MSU Communications Arts College. So I was working towards a degree in audio video design, or audio video production. Basically, they call it something else, but that's how I tell it to people because that makes more sense. And game design. So I used to be pretty involved with the esports community at MSU. So we have like an esports club. It's growing bigger now. We're getting our own space and all that. But back then we used to throw LAN parties in the communication arts building because that was like the best spot for it. And for one of the LAN events, I believe it was probably like 2018, 19-ish. 2018, yeah. We got Plunder Panic to come. Like the student developers of Plunder Panic, people were working on it, came and they set it up at the LAN party, and we put it on our stream. And we had everybody at the LAN party, and we normally got like 50 to 100 people to show up to those things. So we just had a line going and playing Plunder on stream, and we had one of the developers, I think it was Alex, interviewing in the other room, and that's how I found out about it. And it was just so fun because it was just a big group of people in person. We all had like NES controllers that we were playing with, or I think they were SNES controllers we were playing with, And
the original was NES. Yeah. Then
NES,
we ran
it was
so we had to upgrade to SNES.
It was the original barrel, yeah. But it was just such a cool experience because it was like a gaming experience I had not had before. Because I'd played I've been to like Smash Bros tournaments and stuff, and you play in person there, but that's kind of like when you play in those, it's kind of like a one-on-one experience, and sometimes you have people watching, sometimes you don't. But here it was like 12 people standing next to each other, all having input on the game. And you're reacting live with all 12 of you to things that happen. And, like someone just kills you and you can reach over and like smack their arm a little bit. It was just so cool.
I can imagine myself smacking Matt.
And then how I got involved, they were looking for a community manager, right? You're looking for a streamer, community manager person.
Yep.
And I was pretty heavily involved at MSU with streaming. We have like a broadcasting class. The professor who teaches that. I work with really closely, not only through esports things, but also just I've taken most of his classes, and I worked with him on several projects outside of class and all that. And I was recommended to Brian. I show up or we were emailing back and forth for a little bit. And you asked me if I wanted to come check out the office. So I go, and I kind of I think I was in like basketball shorts. Like I was very casual about it. And it turns out it was like a job interview. And I was like, oh.
he was the best dressed there. So.
I was half expecting you to be like, yeah, I showed up in full pirate in full pirate attire, just to really sell the deal.
Oh my
but
God.
basketball shorts are the next best thing.
I remember I thought I was just going to come check out the office and see what it was and everything, and then I sat down and I was answering questions about social media.
You definitely made an impression.
I guess they liked what they saw.
That's amazing. What a journey. That's so cool. So, Brian, something that I was curious to ask you, being a professor who works in this kind of space, what are some of the biggest differences between teaching in this kind of space and actually being in full-time video game development? Like, what are some of the things that are similar and what are the things that are completely different for you?
Geez, it's a lot of hard work on both sides of the coin, but it's very different type of work. Teaching classes, you kind of have this scramble to pull together your curriculum, kind of the materials, and once you teach a class once, every time after that, it's just like a little bit of iterative modification, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where, this is sort of full on, at least, this is kind of drinking through the fire hose, really, starting this studio, figuring out, like I mentioned, all the development side plus the publishing side. It's been a great learning experience for me. And, I think that will definitely reflect back into the classroom in terms of, things that I could teach them and kind of war stories. So, been there, done that at this point. So
I'm
excited about that.
Matt, were you Lou?
No,
wait,
go ahead.
who? Somebody? Okay,
No,
sorry.
go.
I didn't mean to cut. I usually cut people off because I don't care. But one of my questions was, now that you've got this company set up, this studio set up, are you planning to make more games?
Yeah, certainly.
Okay, good. Because this one is so good. I'm excited.
Yeah, this is, we're calling this our launch title, of the studio. And, and like most indies, we are, I guess, resource poor, if that makes sense. So we need this to be successful to move on to future titles. But we're planning on, having a long life, and really we wanted to establish the studio and be, kind of a regional industry. We're in Michigan, obviously, with Michigan State University, and we don't have a lot of companies here. I think the largest is Stardock, which is about an hour away, and then several little small ones. But we wanted to reflect where we are and be a feeder for people like Brendan coming out of our program and other regional programs. And of course, we're not going to discriminate. We'll hire somebody from California if they want to come to Michigan. but we are planning on being around. So that is our plan. So everybody go out and buy Plunder Panic and help support us.
Yeah, go buy it. Go wishlist it, guys. It's an incredible game. Like you'll
then get your 11 best friends to buy it, and then they get their 11. It's a pyramid scheme.
Perfect. So. And Christmas is right around the corner. Just buy copies for your friends if they don't buy it.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, I feel like the future of the studio is in the name. You guys will win.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you,
He
Brendan.
is very
Thank you.
proud of himself for that one. He is
Like all
so
the
proud
time.
of himself for that
I'm
one.
so proud of myself. It's
They had-
something. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say MSU had this marketing campaign called Spartans Will, at the time where they would talk about, Spartans will, create and innovate and whatever. So then when we came up with Will Win, we're like, hey, this fits right into that marketing campaign.
Yeah, it does.
Spartans
There
will
you go.
win.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Something that I really appreciate is just even the opportunity, because I mean, I feel like couch gaming has kind of really fallen to the wayside in the last number of years. Everything has gone online, obviously because of the world's constraints. But even before that, I feel like we're seeing less and less couch co-op games, and even in the world of some games that you would expect to have, good online capabilities. Don't you're limited to 2 people for certain consoles for certain games. So I appreciate the kind of flexibility that you guys have in terms of being able to have some people here, some people there, and kind of different permutations. Was that always a goal going into it, to kind of bring that kind of couch co-op, old school Mario Party, Mario Kart vibes to not only couches everywhere, but also to kind of bring that into the online experience?
Everywhere.
Yeah, you like that, didn't you?
Exactly. Brendan talked about kind of his experience playing the game. So our original, we built a custom arcade cabinet out of a rum barrel. We called our barricade. Yeah. So it's a rum barrel. It's got like a sail coming out the top and 2 TVs on each side of the barrel. And then it's got 2 pirate chests. And with USB hubs inside of the pirate chest, and the cords coming out, so it's like a 6-on-6, right? Yeah.
We just
Can
tweeted
we
a
get a
picture of
photo
it
of that?
today.
Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
Okay, yes.
This is a picture of the chat.
Exactly. So, and that was, kind of the ultimate couch co-op experience with 12 people all playing together. So yeah, when we came in, it started Will Winn Games and talked about doing like the fully online version of the game. We're like, hey, we got to keep the couch co-op component, and we have to still support up to 12 players on PC. It's got to be the right controllers, because we found out like there's all these little weird constraints with operating systems and hardware, like with Xbox controllers. For whatever reason on Windows, it only supports up to 8. So we can do 8 Xbox controllers. But if you buy like the, kind of the really super cheap SNES controllers that you plug in through USB, you can get up to 12. So I don't know why there's that constraint, but there is that constraint. But you can mix and match too. So you can do wired controllers and wireless, so you can still get up to 12 fairly easy on a PC. But we wanted to support whatever the platform max was. I think on Xbox, is it 4? I'm trying to remember. I think it's 4 on Xbox.
I think it's 4. Yeah.
So we support that. We support up to 8 on Switch. I think
you can turn the Joy-Con sideways.
Nice. Yeah.
I think on PS5 we can go up to 8 now too. I've been told it's either 7 or 8. It's something weird like that. But anyways, yeah, we're supporting the max on each platform.
So I have a question before Matt jumps in. Okay, so my question is, I'm assuming that both of you are gamers. What's the first game that you played that had like this kind of hold on you where you were like, I know I want to do this for a career? I know they're going to be very different.
Yeah, I'm gonna date myself because the first games I played were like at the pizza parlor, at the arcades, before game consoles. So we're talking like Space Invaders and Donkey Kong and Pac-Man.
I have an arcade machine right here with Asteroids and Centipede and like
awesome.
Yeah, all those that you're talking about.
Galaga,
I look young, but I'm much older than I look.
Those games captured me, in my youth, and I started programming on the Apple II, using AppleSoft Basic, and making really early games back when I was like 10, 11, 12, and that really formed the kind of the type of games that I love to play, and I think that reflects back into this game. It certainly has that retro aesthetic and retro feel.
I think the fact that you made it couch co-op, that's what really stood out to me, because I feel like Matt was saying, just to go back on what he was saying, there are not a lot of games that you can do that on anymore. And that's what I love about games is like, I grew up playing games with my little brother. So like Pocky and Rocky and all of these crazy little games where like we could go to Blockbuster when it was still a thing, and like all the little like rent shops and rent a game on the weekend and just sit with each other and like play games together. Like I really, really miss that. So I love that you kept that aspect in it.
For sure. Yeah. And that, I going through college, that was our every night, really. I was going to say our weekend nights. It was like really every night, getting together and playing games like that. Yeah.
My dad was pretty strict, so we could only do it on weekends. But look at me now, Dad. But so Brendan, what about you? What's the game that really like solidified it for you that this is what you wanted to get?
Mine's gonna be a little bit weird, I think, because I didn't really have much opportunity to play couch co-op as a kid because I was only a child. And I didn't get a gaming console, I think, until I was like, I don't remember, like late elementary school when I got a PS2. So what I used to play for games, I used to use our family computer to play like games. So most of them were web based because I didn't buy them. So I just played games on the internet. So I think the one game that I put the most time into that really because I remember when I was like 9 or 10 around that age and like walking around the world and being like, I want to make this. This sounds fun. Was a Cartoon Network MMO called Fusion Fall back in 2009. I think it came out in 2009. And that I just loved the idea of being able to walk around this world and interact with other people because it was an MMO. So you could see other players and they were just doing their thing and you were doing your thing. And sometimes you would cross paths and sometimes you wouldn't. And I really liked the idea of being able to craft kind of like a world where people kind of came together. And then that's kind of what kind of spawned my interest in game design.
Nice. Yeah, Cartoon Network was putting out some bangers back then.
I know.
I remember. And they were all free. That was
before
the best
I had
part.
a console. Yeah, that was the website I went to. That was my console, was the website. And because my parents would allow me to go on it.
and because it was free. There was no Mom, Dad, please buy me this piece of technology. And they're go play Neopets.
I did play Neopets too, yeah.
I did, yeah, man, I'm with you.
Club Penguin, all of that.
Yes, Club Penguin. That's a throwback. Amazing. So closing thoughts before we kind of move into the gameplay segment. I want to ask both of you a question that I always like to ask developers who have something so imminent. Brian, I'll start with you. What is your biggest hope for the game outside of obviously the monetary success, being able to kind of continue on? What is kind of your biggest hope for the game as it hits 1.0 and launches everywhere?
Oh, wow. I think I want, everybody who worked on the game to, see the game out there and, hear other players playing it that they don't know, and just be like, hey, I'm playing this great new game called Plunder Panic. And they're like, I worked on that, I would love for it to obviously, not just for monetary reasons, but for, pride reasons to catch on, kind of like Among Us caught on, to be like, hey, this is this cool indie game that rose from the ashes and kind of rose above everything else, so that is my hope, is that the game will be found, and people will find it, enjoy it, and just have a blast with their friends.
I really do hope that happens. I think it has all the makings of something that could really take off. So we're with you guys. Brendan, same question. What's your biggest hope for the game as we hit 1.0?
I think one of the coolest things that could happen is that Plunder becomes this go-to for when you are gaming with a group and you don't know what to play with your group of friends, and it's just it's just one of the games that come to your mind right away. It's just part of the culture of playing games with a group. How when you're with a group right now, you could be like, oh, let's play Jackbox, let's play Among Us, let's play golf with your friends. These are games that support a large number of people, that are easy to play. You can play them on you can play Plunder on most consoles and most systems. So it's a game that most people can play regardless of your hardware, regardless of the size of your group, anywhere from 2 to 12. And it's just a game that people are going to be chilling with their friends, or they're going to be playing with games with their siblings or whatever, and then that's just one of the games that you think of.
I really hope that happens. I wish, from Team Burnout, we wish you all immense success. Yeah, I hope this is going to really take off. And podcast listeners who are on audio feeds only, we're going to end the episode here. Make sure you head over to youtube.com/burnoutbrighter to check out the rest of the episode, because we're going to get into the game in just a few moments. And instead of just hearing us yell at each other, come over here, check out the game for yourself, because believe me, it needs to be seen to be believed. And we're about to really the Mario Kart Mario Party energy. I feel like is really about to start tumbling out. So strap in, everyone, get ready. Go to YouTube, and we're gonna
before we do this, we should have them drop their socials because we always do that. So if people want to find out more about the game through watching us, if they want to follow you guys and support you, can you drop your socials for us? We'll also put them down below in the description, but.
Yeah, probably the most important place to go would just be plunderpanic.com. At the footer of our website are all the socials. So, go there, join our Discord, obviously follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram.
Yep, we have socials on all those major websites. They're just Plunder Panic. So.
Oh, nice. Okay. You guys have a TikTok?
Yes, we do.
Whoa.
We do, but we haven't used it a ton. But we hope to use. We hope to use it more.
We do.
We're going to send you clips from this, and you can post it on your TikTok.
That would be awesome. That would be great. This is my job.
This is going to be one roller coaster of adventure. Everyone, podcast listeners. Plunder Panic comes out September 16th to pretty much every console you could possibly want it on. Go check it out. Support these wonderful, wonderful developers. And come over to youtube.com and watch us tear each other apart in pirate form. Let's have fun! All right, here we go, everyone. First round. This is going to be an experience. Let's get it. I'm so excited.
This is so much easier than when I was trying to set it up and play against AI on my own. But like I said, user error, not because of you guys.
All right,
let's do it.
Ooh, I got booty.
Oh, cannon right away.
Oh! Go away.
Oh,
no.
drop it. See, I wish it didn't have my name on here because they're like, she obviously doesn't know what she's doing. Oh!
Oh, I took Destiny down, but I went down too.
That's what you get. You're such a jerk.
Brendan is pretty fierce, so.
Oh my gosh, he just rolled right through me.
These are all these hours of QA testing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay, I really understand how to play the game now.
No,
What are those? Oh my god.
AI monkey.
I wouldn't run into him.
No.
Uh-oh. So, yeah, cut the wick. There you go.
I got it.
Damn it. By the way, we're not a PG, so if you feel the need to say something, go right ahead.
We gotta cut the wick. Cut the wick. Oh, nice.
No. Oh, I had the grape shot in there too.
I know, it was going fast. The fuse goes twice as fast on the grape shot as it does on the regular cannonball, so.
Oh my god, this is so fun.
I just net trapped myself.
Matt, I'm not gonna lie, I like this better than Smash Brothers.
Yeah, this is like, these games are a lot of fun. No, I just knocked her out.
Oh, look at all the booty I'm getting!
I gotta get out of here.
Oh god, stop!
I'm gonna unleash the Kraken.
No! Monkey on the boat!
Oh my god. No, monkey! Oh god.
No.
Oh, I should probably drop that.
No! Oh god, we're gonna get shot again.
No!
I tried so hard.
The secret killer there. I was not even paying attention to Captain Lives.
Wait a minute.
I did kill myself twice.
Did we just win?
Yeah.
You did.
Oh, yeah.
No big deal.
Lou, could you tell what was happening? Probably not. If you couldn't, we won. Team Red.
All right. I feel like we can. I feel like we can take them, Brian. I feel like we got this next round.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Cherry Blossom. That's a good map.
I just don't know how to shoot the cannon, so I'll just like continuously to grab like booty.
Yeah. So just pick up the cannonball and bring it up to the cannon.
Oh, okay.
And then load it.
I'm
yeah.
Because nobody's watching me.
This one is tough because there's two cannons.
Oh, good.
So you gotta pay extra attention to that.
It's very fun when you can get both the cannons loaded at the same time, and then all of a sudden their ship has 2 damage.
These backgrounds are really nice.
That just sounds like stress.
No!
In the best way.
Damn it! Why did I swing right? I swung right into you. I gave you that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh, come on.
That's what you're talking about.
Ah!
Wait, what is this that I have? What is this?
Thanks for giving us that strategy, Brendan.
Of course.
Yep.
It's
Double cannon hit.
I have to make sure it works every time I test the game.
Are you taking our stuff, Destiny? Come here.
Oh no, no.
Yes!
We got him.
Man.
That was awesome. You
Okay.
That felt
You
good.
ran into a
I fell
happy
for my
holding the
own
dynamite.
trap.
And then the dynamite just sat next to you while it exploded, and you couldn't
I
move.
know. I couldn't move.
I 100% just stood there and watched it happen. I had no idea what else was going on in that moment. I was just like, there's dynamite, and she's in the net.
Yeah. Regrets.
It was a Looney Tunes death.
That was 100% a Looney
It
Tunes
totally
death.
was. It's just a Destiny death, really. Like, I do stuff like that all the time.
On the spooky stage.
Oh, Halloween, guys.
This came out for Halloween last year.
Oh!
Yeah, released this map.
Look at me with that ESP. I think that's the right word.
ESPN.
No, that's not it.
Ah.
Oh, okay, so these, like, disappear.
Yeah,
At
Oh
a
yeah,
certain
the
point.
ghost
Yeah.
platforms. Yeah, if
Okay.
you stand on them for too long.
I'm learning.
Nope, Monkey, don't do that.
No, put it in there. All right, cool.
See, now you can't load the cannon because the platform's gone.
Oh, I jumped right into the fire.
No! Okay.
Oh.
No!
Yes.
I fucking suck.
We're in a very contested battle here in the middle.
I know. No.
I like it.
Ah.
Yes.
Fly, my pretty.
What? Where'd you get wings?
Oh,
Come here.
you can't get
Come
me.
here.
Oh my god, this is okay. Woo.
Oh no.
Oh my god, we just need one more bag. No, stay on your own boat.
I knew exactly where you were going as soon as she said that.
No. Oh my god. Nicely done.
Dang it.
Oh, your computer's trying to take our gold.
No. Destiny, come back here.
Yes! We're rich!
I like watched it go down and I was like, I got it. I didn't get it.
We're rich!
Oh.
So one thing that we could do is we could play a conquest match.
Let's do
which,
Ooh, let's do it, yeah.
Yeah, which is I think a good way to.
Oh, sorry. I
Quit.
completely went back out. Yeah. I
we
went
just
too far.
quit?
Yeah, I went too far. That's my bad. I'll
all right.
repost the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's back up.
Okay. New code.
We had a good variety of wins there, too.
Yeah.
We did
yeah,
every
I'm
win
very
condition
proud
except-
of myself.
Except the rowboat.
I thought we were gonna get you with the rowboat on that last one. I was like, I believe in you, go skeleton man.
It's always the AI that you never suspect, and they're just quietly rowing the rowboat the whole game.
Burnout
And then you lose, and you wonder why.
Do you want to be captain or?
Yeah,
You
you
don't-
No,
switch
no, you
off?
be captain. No, 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 no.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm gonna
You're not the
follow
captain
you.
this time.
My captain, my captain. Okay.
Okay. Let me just double
Let's
check
see.
here. That's what I
I
want
guess.
to do.
I guess you have to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mode. No, we don't want free play. We want conquest. The first of three
Yeah,
sounds
conquest.
perfect.
Yeah.
Uh,
And if you want to go, there's a modifier which you could do randomized captains. So then the captains obviously get randomized each round.
Oh,
It
nice.
sounds
Yeah,
like
I
Destiny
will
doesn't
fix
want to
that.
be a captain on my side.
no. The Destiny is going to be a captain. Hold on.
What? No, I
You're
don't
gonna
want to
do-
be a captain.
You're gonna do great, though.
No, I'm not. What are we waiting on? Is it me? Are we waiting on me?
No, it's me.
No, I don't
Oh,
think so.
okay. I don't want to be a captain.
Random captains.
Oh my god.
Hey, tell me when
Random
you're ready.
Listen, I'm
captains.
telling you right
Alright.
now, I said
You
I didn't
can-
want to be a captain, so if we die, I'm sorry.
So the random captains will switch back and forth basically between the two people on the team. If you set it so that it's random and AI captains, then our third AI will also be in the pool.
That.
AI
captains be the
captains
captain.
are no joke. Because when I was fighting against one, like he took me out every time.
I've set up random captains and AI captains. Let's go.
Cool.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh my god.
I have to say, like, this is so much fun playing like with people, like, because I was messing around just like by myself, and I know Destiny and Lou were as well. So we're just kind of like, okay, now we're getting into it.
Yeah, it's a game meant to play with friends.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like our AI is the captain. Oh, both the AIs are the captain.
Oh no, the thing left.
Stopped you.
Man. Oh no, something tried to grab me out of the water. I don't think so. Oh!
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're
No,
good.
it's okay.
We were in the same place.
What?
Oh, wow. You guys got that so fast.
Sneaky. Dang, Brendan.
The booty
That was so
BRs.
sneaky. He was so quiet. I was like, why don't I hear him talking smack alongside us here?
Concentrating.
I was
He's
sneaking around.
concentrating.
37
Look at that.
seconds.
Look, I got gold hoarder, most gold deposited.
Woo!
It's always fun to see your tag after the game.
I love those little add-ons.
Man, I
It's
hope
just
I
such a
don't
cute way
get
to be like.
captained.
Yeah. One of our developer Joe wrote. He came up with all the text that happens during that, and he got very creative with it. It's very cool.
Dang it.
Oh,
No.
I should not have attempted that with Brendan as captain.
I came from the sky.
Woo!
Got it.
No!
No! Oh my god, nice dodge, D. I thought I had you.
You know, I saw you. No, stop.
No! Oh,
chasing
this-
me. Yes.
Oh, I gotta run. No.
Come here.
You juked me out.
It was close. Get out of here, Destiny, with your stealing maneuvers.
You guys came over and stole some of our stuff.
Yes!
Oh, there we go.
There
Got
we
it.
go. There's the comeback.
All right, so gold is now locked. You can't win with gold
no
anymore.
more gold.
Okay.
No more gold wins. Cannon
cool you-
defender, best cannon defense, all about it.
It's cool because you can still put gold in your chest. You just can't win when it's full. So if you want to hoard the gold from the other team,
But because
I
we
mean,
both got
I
gold
do
wins.
like to hoard
Yeah.
pretty things. So.
yeah, it's
gold is
useful
done.
if you have a gold win and they don't.
We're even playing field on the gold. So now
Okay,
it's
so
all.
now we have to actually kill them.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh my god.
you're gonna do great. You're gonna do great.
Okay.
I'll buy a sword to help you out.
Oh, that was fast.
No, Destiny, no.
Last times you tried to kill me. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I never did it maliciously. Now.
No.
Whoa.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh no! Yes, okay.
I was trying to be stealthy about it. Me and my
Yeah, I
skeleton
saw it.
friend.
Yark. Oh my god, they're getting on the boat. How do we
No, we're not.
Yeah, I see you.
No.
No.
Oh, get the wick! Get the wick!
Oh, I got drunk. Oh no.
Yeah, you're not catching me.
Destiny, that was mean.
You can go.
That was too far, okay?
Oh.
Destiny, look the other way.
I'm working really hard here.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yo, for someone who didn't want to be the captain, you kind of wrecked that.
I was gonna say, I couldn't do a whole lot because our AI bought the sword instead of me, so it was all you.
Cannon
12
crazy.
kills, but
Woo. All right,
That was
I think we can go back to Destiny not wanting to be captain. I think things are better that way.
We'll see what the random.
Destiny, it's cool. Destiny, it's cool.
She's a ringer.
see, I'm not
Alright.
captain now. There you go.
Ow.
Ah,
Yeah, come down and get rid of that guy. Yeah.
No.
Where's
I'm on
the-
your team. Mind games.
I'm just being nice. I'm
Where's
rowing the
she
rowboat towards
blue?
our own ship.
Oh no!
Dang it.
He's like guarding it. I can't get over there. I need someone with a knife.
I
Take him
got
out.
it. I got it.
Yes.
Yo, AI captain, it'd be great if you woke up and helped me with this robot. No, not you.
Okay, let me get this. Got it. Yes. No.
Oh, they got the cannon shot off. Come on, AI captain.
Oh gosh.
All right, AI captain.
Listen.
Way to come in.
Woo.
Oh, come on.
I
Oh
love
my
dropping
God.
down on the rowboat. It's my
This
favorite
means
thing.
war, guys. This is like straight up crazy right now.
Hey,
Ah, dang it.
stop that.
Yes.
Stop
Yes.
that.
Get that there.
No,
There you go.
I don't like this.
No.
Look the other way. Hey guys, look outside.
No, I'm
look
trying.
outside.
Yeah, there we go.
No, quick in.
Scares the crap out of me. Boom.
Oh, dang it. I got hit by the cannon.
Oh my god, get wrecked.
I knew that was gonna happen, but I had to commit.
I respect it.
Dang it.
Go, 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 go. Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, there it is.
No.
Oh no, what happened?
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, we killed the game.
We won too hard.
you went too hard. You went so hard the game went down. What a win.
Oh my
That
god,
would have been
was
your 3,
perfect.
right?
Yeah, that would
I
have been.
think so,
yeah.
We beat you guys. We totally beat you guys.
Good job.
That was
Justin.
almost sushi.
Good job.
That was perfect though. Like the
Yeah,
timing.
Miss. Oh no, I don't want to be captain. Steps into captain, absolutely destroys everything around her.
Wins with captain kills. Yeah.
Right? I love that conquest mode just because it forces you to change things up and be like, no, you're gonna play what we're gonna tell you to play. You've already gotten the gold, not
Exactly.
again.
That was really fun. Oh my
was
god,
really
I can't wait
awesome.
for us to play again. We should stream it.
We will, 100%. We need to.
Yeah.
Great game for that.
It's perfect for that. We're gonna be yelling at each other. We can open up the lobby to invite the viewers in, and then just chaos
oh my
will
god,
ensue.
that's gonna be
Oh,
great.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, Brendan, Brian, thank you both so much for joining us. This was an awesome. Thank you for the codes. Thank you for playing with us. We
Yes.
appreciated both of your time very, very much. One more time, everyone still watching, Plunder Panic is out on September 16th. Talk Like a Pirate Day is September 19th. What a better way to celebrate. Give it to your grandma. Give it to your friend. Give it to your grandma's friend.
Can I
Everybody.
throw something in?
Yeah.
Okay, so in October, guys, we're going to be giving away like some Halloween goodie bags, and this may be one of the games in it. So you have
Ooh.
that
I
to
can,
look
I can
forward
see that happening.
to. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah,
There
definitely
you
play it.
There you
I
go.
had a
Make
lot
sure
of
you go
fun.
check it out. Come join us once again. Make sure you go check out Will Winn Games. Check out Plunder Panic. It is available on all the things everywhere. Brendan, Brian, this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining
so
us.
Much.
Thanks for having us. This was a
Thank you
blast.
so much for having this. Yeah, this was really
You
really
were
fun.
the best partner, okay? Like we wrecked them. I'm
We
sorry,
did.
guys.
We really did.
wrecked
Brian,
you.
I'm going to do nothing but train, and we're going to have to do a repeat of this because, like, I'm committing to. I'm going to be a Plunder Panic esport professional.
I'm ready.
In the
okay,
lab,
you name the
yeah.
time and the place, and we'll be there. Okay.
here online next time.
All
You're
right.
not allowed to play. You can't play the game until then, though.
Yeah, Brendan, you're off QA.
Yeah, Brian and I are walking out. It's like, good game, everyone. Not salty about losing at all. No, don't even worry about it. But that brings us to the end of the episode. Everybody, please go check out Plunder Panic. All the information will be in the description below. You have no reason to just go down and click. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.